Okay, so let's just get right into it. Have you noticed the internet feels different lately? Like the rules of the game just changed overnight? Well, you're not going crazy. Search is changing. Your customers are changing even faster. And let's be real, AI is basically the new front door to your business now.
And I bet for a lot of you, it feels like your website traffic is just disappearing into thin air, right? You're staring at your analytics, scratching your head, wondering, where did everybody go? If that's you, trust me, you are not alone. And there is a very, very specific reason this is happening.
Yeah, welcome to what everyone is calling the zero-click era. This is it. This is the heart of the issue, and it's all being driven by one thing: AI. See, it means people are getting the answers they want without ever needing to click on your website. They get the info, and they're gone. And look, the impact here it's just staggering. When one of those AI overviews, that AI-generated summary that pops up at the top of Google now, when that shows up, clicks to websites can just completely fall off a cliff. We are talking about a drop of up to 61%. That isn't just a small change, folks. That is a massive earthquake in the digital world. All right, so let's dig into what is actually going on here. The most important thing to get your head around is that this isn't some minor update or a small tweak. No, this is a complete rewrite of how search even works. The whole game has a brand new rulebook. Here's the new reality. Your customers have changed. Think about it. Nobody wants to scroll through 10 blue links anymore. That feels like ancient history. Now, they're just asking for the best lunch spot or a good plumber or what software to use, and they want the answer, not a list of options, the one best answer, and they want it right now.
This really is the perfect way to think about it. Search engines used to be like a phone book, right? A directory pointing you to different places. Well, now they're answer engines. Their entire goal is to give you the answer right there on the page so you never even have to leave. And let's be clear, this is probably the biggest shakeup in search since the iPhone came out. It's that big of a deal.
And this change in behavior, it's not small. It's happening on a massive scale. I mean, we're talking about billions of queries on AI chat platforms every single week. We are all getting used to this new way of doing things, right? You ask a question, you get a straight, simple answer. This is just how it works now. It's the new normal. Okay, but it's not all doom and gloom. There is a huge silver lining here. Because while that old goal of just getting traffic might be fading away, there's a new and honestly a much more powerful opportunity taking its place. It just requires a little shift in how you think about your goal. So the old goal was super simple. Get more traffic to your website. The new goal? It's to be the source that the AI decides to quote in its answer. That right there, that is the fundamental mindset shift you've got to make.
And here's why that is so important. Because when an AI decides that you're a trustworthy source, it's like getting a golden recommendation. That trust gets passed directly to the user. In this new world, trust is literally the new currency for getting seen online.
And the payoff for earning that trust? It's huge. The data is already showing that brands that get cited inside these AI answers see an incredible boost. We're talking 35% more organic clicks and a mind-blowing 91% more paid clicks. So this isn't about just surviving the change, this is about thriving because of it.
Okay, so the big question is, how do you actually do this? Well, the good news is you don't need to be some kind of technical SEO wizard. What you need is a new playbook, one built for this world. And we call it GEO, or Generative Engine Optimization.
And here it is, your 4-step starter plan. It's actually pretty straightforward. First up, you got to strengthen your digital footprint. That just means making sure your profiles on places like Google, Reddit, maybe even YouTube are totally filled out and you're active there. Step 2, create content for real prompts. Stop thinking in keywords and start thinking in questions. What are people actually asking? Answer that. Third, build an AI-friendly FAQ page. This is just a smart way to structure your info so an AI can easily grab it and quote you. And finally, number 4, you're going to lean into something called EEAT. Don't worry, we'll talk about what that means, but it's really all about proving you're the real deal. Let me give you a really simple example of what I mean. In the old search world, right, you'd try to rank for something like pottery studio in Denver. Simple keywords. But in this new world of geo, you create a blog post or a page that answers a real human question. A prompt like, what's a fun indoor activity for a kid on a snowy day in Denver? See the difference? That's how you show up now.
Okay, so remember that 4th step, EEAT? Let's break that down. It's basically the scorecard that AIs use to grade your content.
It stands for experience, expertise, authority, and trust. But here's the simple translation. AI is looking for content from real people with actual, hands-on experience. So the best thing you can do is share your unique perspective. Tell your story. Just prove you know what you're talking about. In this new era, your real-world experience has literally become your most valuable SEO asset.
Now, I know exactly what some of you are probably thinking right now. This sounds great, but I'm just not an AI person. I'm not good with this stuff. But here's the thing. You're actually already using it all day, every day. It's in your maps, your email spam filter. It's even in your phone's camera. You are way more ready for this than you think.
And getting started is way easier than you'd imagine. Just think of these 3 tools as your starter kit. Want an all-in-one helper for creating content? Check out Google's Gemini. Need to brainstorm some of those question-based topic ideas, or maybe check out your current site? ChatGPT is perfect for that. And if you just want a really smart editor to help you polish your writing, Claude is fantastic. There's something here for everyone, and you can start today.
But I want to let you in on a little secret, a hidden gem, maybe even a cheat code that Google launched pretty quietly. It's called Notebook LM, and for small businesses, this thing is an absolute game changer.
So here's the magic trick. You take one piece of content you already have, say a blog post or even just your About Us page, and you drop it into Notebook LM. Instantly, it can turn that into a script for a video, an outline for a podcast, the text for an infographic, and so much more. This right here is how you win. You don't have to work harder, you just have to multiply smarter. So why is all of this so urgent? Why do you need to be thinking about this right now? Because everything we've talked about so far, it's just the warm-up act. The next big thing is called agentic commerce, and believe me, it is coming way faster than you think.
So what is agentic commerce? Well, imagine an AI that doesn't just recommend a product or service, it actually makes the purchase for the user. It takes the entire customer journey and collapses it down to a single step. And if your business isn't one of the trusted sources that AI is looking at, you won't even be an option. You'll be invisible.
And this isn't some far-off sci-fi future. It's happening right now. Today, a staggering 90% of B2B buyers are already using AI to do their research. And the projections show that by 2026, that's just around the corner, AI is going to be handling a full quarter of all searches worldwide. The train is leaving the station.
Look, I get it. All of this can sound really overwhelming, maybe even a little scary, but I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are still early. You're not behind. You are more than capable of making these changes, and if you start now, you can absolutely win in this new landscape.
So please, remember this. AI is not here to replace your business. It's here to replace the boring, inefficient parts of business. Think of it as a tool, a powerful one that can amplify what makes you special, your creativity, your expertise, your human touch, your story. So the only real question left to ask is, how are you going to use it to get heard?